Welcome back to the Raptors Wrap-Up podcast. I'm your host, Adam Lingam. And man, what a game. The Raptors win again, 128-112, improved to 12-1 on the season. The first team in the NBA, the Raptors, sit alone at the top of the kingdom for now. But great start to the season. The Knicks coming in, they're not a pushover because Fizdale's got them playing quite competitive basketball. But the Raptors took over this game in that second and third quarter, winning by a total of 18 points in those two quarters combined. And honestly, this game was split after the first quarter, 25-25. But the bench mob came in and just put their stamp on the game and blew this game out of the way. The bench mob, JV, 19 and 10 off the bench. You had OG contributing 16 points off the bench. Wright with double digits as well. VanVleet, a decent game right there, 7-4-4. Just an overall solid game by the bench. Only guy still slacking and falling behind is CJ Miles. It just looks like CJ Miles is playing a little bit like the old Norman Powell, where he's kind of forcing his shots. And man, he's just not looking good. Like, sometimes he gets these good steals and then he just forces up a bad shot, gets a good driving lane, and then tries going above and beyond two guys. Just not the right basketball decision there. And honestly, CJ Miles did hit a 3 in this game, but I expect CJ Miles to be a little more consistent shooting the ball and making some decisions. Like, he had that one play where instead of pulling it from 3, he went inside, took that small little mid-range, and he's a good shooter, so that mid-range was nice as well. So if he's not having that three-point shot going down, maybe he can settle for some open twos, because he's getting those as well. Now, Norman Powell missed this game again, but the Raptors were solid in this game. Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry probably had two of their worst games in this one. Both guys struggled. I think Kawhi was 2 of 7 on the night. Just didn't look like his offense was there today. And Lowry wasn't being as aggressive. He was just being unselfish and finding guys. And you know what? This Lowry, the unselfish Lowry, it's looking good because the rest of the players are, contributing big time points. Danny Green hit some big threes. And then you had OG, Ibaka, all these guys benefiting from Lowry's unselfishness. And the Raptors were doing great. Biggest guy I forgot to mention so far, Pascal Siakam. Man, he just continues to grow. 23 points on this game, career high, and 3 threes on this game. I just read this stat that Siakam's only hit 3 threes all season long, and then he makes 3 threes in this game. And there was no hesitation. He took him with confidence and just drilled him. Kawhi Leonard found him for a couple here and there, and he just took it with confidence, stepped right in, and knocked it down. Perfect. Just gotta believe in your shot and keep that defense honest. And Siakam was doing that tonight. And man, on the block and those spin moves, he looks unstoppable. These guys either foul him or just gives him up a layup. Like, he's unstoppable in the post right now because every time they switch, he takes that guy into the post and he schools them real nice. But man, the Raptors, it may be all good things coming out so far. Their weaknesses were exposed in this game by both Tim Hardaway Jr. and Enes Kanter. The Raptors' defensive rebounding still needs to improve, as Kanter was abusing the Raptors on the boards, 15 points and 15 rebounds. And also, on those pick and rolls where Ibaka and JV are defending those pick and rolls, Tim Hardaway Jr. walked right into open shots, whether it was a 3, when it was a high pick and roll, or whether it was a pick and roll right at the 3-point line. Tim Hardaway Jr. just walked right into an open mid-range shot. The Raptors got to clean that up because, man, Tim Hardaway Jr. was burning the Raptors in that first half. And he kind of had a little bit of it still going on in that third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, he ran out of gas. He ended the game with 27 points. Don't get me wrong. He wasn't like he had a shitty game, but man, he could have been way better if he just kept going, and the Raptors got to do a better job of stopping that. Just closing it up. Allow him to drive. You got to know your personnel because he doesn't drive as much as he shoots, and I'm letting you know, like, I think everybody knows he has a green light to shoot any shot he wants, because he just takes like deep threes. Any shot he sees he likes, he just takes it with confidence. And man, in this game it was actually going in for most of the part. But the Raptors did a good job of contesting all of the Knicks shots, made sure that the Knicks didn't have any open looks, any open threes, and just kept them out of the paint. And man, for everybody else, they did a pretty good job on. And the Raptors came away with another great win. Raptors got to keep it rolling. They play next time on Monday. Let's get it, Raptors. Until next time, peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time, deuces.